You know what I'm saying?
Check.
You know, Marvin, soon we want Hollywood. We want you to shoot with Ari. Have you shot with Ari before? So start
Shooting
spiritually. Start calling it forth. I call forth Ari. Have you ever been interested in movies by the way?
I have, but you know, my sort of dream and visions have changed over the years. In the sense of
But documentaries, yeah?
not even that. I don't plan to do it.
You don't plan to?
I don't plan on maybe doing it for the rest of my life.
What? Video production?
Yeah. It's not going to happen for the rest of my life.
What do you mean?
But the time that I will do it, I want to do it to the best. Yeah.
Kwani, what do you want to do in your life?
Retire early, bro.
Really?
And retire doing what? Retire early and do everything else. Have businesses. I just love this. This is what I really love.
Okay. At least we're in the same page. You want to build the biggest media house
Yeah.
in the world. Like, we want to just build a big media house.
Not really a big videos.
We want. Say we.
We want.
Yeah.
One.
Good. Good. Hi, Marvelous.
Hi.
Marvin, this is our lawyer.
Hi.
Right?
You said marvelous.
Yes,
Marvelous.
she's our lawyer. So for the next contract,
Oh, she'll help you.
talk to our lawyer. She will help us.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is an ass thing.
It's a nice thing. We're
Kwambia
together.
Daniel.
Natural podcast.
Yeah, she's not your age. She's your age. Yeah. Okay.
Hiya. The hell. Say the hell.
Sir.
The hell.
So patia Linford some tips kidogo tu.
Za nini?
Everybody's the best in the
Niko na screen pale kwa ofisi uweke.
Look at you.
So, what are we talking about today?
Nothing, bro. Like chilling.
I love this chill vibe. Man, those political topics were getting too hectic. I'm not used to that, man.
You know what time it is? It's your favorite time of the day. This is The Chill Session with Linford and Danelle. No script, no stress, just two mics and living in the moment. Let's vibe.
I'm just a servant of the Most High.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
a servant.
Aya.
Felix is here.
Cool.
He's here.
Yeah.
Marvelous.
We are shooting a new thing. Yeah. So introduce.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the Reset Podcast. To this lively podcast. Welcome. Yeah, today we are yet again about to reset your mind. And just enjoy. It's a good feel. You listen and you grow. You know,
Yeah.
you just listen to these things and it
you
motivates you to grow.
Yeah. So it's a chill pod.
Yeah.
What is it called? How I saw it?
Yeah.
It's like it's just a segment of.
Can we reflect?
Yeah. Let's
I
just
love
talk about.
reflecting.
Yeah.
Let's
Talk about anything.
Let's reflect.
Per se.
Okay.
Also, before
I have
tuanze.
something to say. Yeah.
Before tuanze. Don't to agree kitu moja.
Yeah.
Tukiagree time ni
Vulnerability.
hapa.
Okay, time. Okay.
Time ni hapa.
Aya, silence on set.
Tukiagree time.
You're good? I'm good. Say hi to my business partner.
Tukiagree ni time, bro.
Say hi pale ndani. Just say hi.
Say hi.
I'm Grace. You? Marvin. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. You'll be seeing him here a lot more. So,
You're welcome.
Kwanza leli.
You're welcome.
Asante.
Welcome.
good. All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
time, tukisema time, kama ni hii time, kamera zitakuwa zina roll.
You know one thing I like about getting to be friends with you? The pushing, the consistency. Like, podcast has been very consistent
Really?
from the time we started. So,
Really?
yeah. So,
But I know kuna time ilifika hatuka tuko consistent pasi.
yeah, but you know, it was me, man. It was me. But you pushed. You're like, no, we gotta do this.
For
So
sure.
now, even for me, Reset for me now has become more of just a place I can just be like talking
Mhm.
and just be able to maybe to
Talk
help
about anything,
someone.
sindio?
Yeah. And just maybe
For
to help
sure.
someone, you
Yeah.
know. And then it's me talking about what I
Life.
like life.
Yeah, manzi.
So
I was actually to tell you,
Yeah.
Sahi ndo umesema hivyo nikakumbuka kitu. So kuna boy fulani nilipatana naye back when Reset haikuwa like Reset per
Yeah.
se. So ali stumble alikuwa ngani iba wangu.
Yeah.
So ali stumble to across
Yeah.
platform
Yeah.
na aliona one of the reels
Yeah.
umecomment ulikuwa umetalk about. And I remember alisema, for the first time, and dude, you're not even talking about anything that's actually related to Jesus or something. But remember, the reason I actually wanted to tell you this was there's a time you're feeling, what is it called? Story in a valley or something. I think you remember that. I won't dive
I remember
there.
part of Reset, there's a time was low.
Yeah, so guess what? He stumbled in one of your shots. And I remember for the first time, he was like, man, I think for a while, I always felt like Christ was distant from me. But from, what is it called? This is not to say that you're going to be talking about. It's just a conversation that I'm actually
He's the rock, man.
I
He's
know.
the rock that we are funded on.
Yeah, it's
You
okay.
know?
Like, don't get it twisted. It's
Whatever
like
is not built on him, is gonna die.
Yeah, but he was like, I think for the first time in your shot, he felt loved.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was like, I think I want to try this.
Dude,
It's crazy, bro.
why don't
It's
we do
just
this
so
with the
crazy.
podcast mics? It would look so much better.
First of all, hatuna XLR cables.
Marvin, did you get the XLR cables? Man, kasa hii tungekuwa tusha shoot
Hatuna XLR
podcast.
cables.
For sure.
Anything I brought anywhere.
Uje bro utaonekana kwa podcast. Trust me.
Yeah,
Now, Linford adeletingi kitu. Okay. Utajiona. Okay. Good.
Yeah, so
Good.
the XLR
Because say we wanted to like,
practice those nini.
Internally. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a car slot SD by there.
Yeah, it can. I have an SD card.
Let's get like a 64.
Usinunue vitu sana. Niko na 128. I have a 128 for hiyo siku at least. Yeah.
Alafu uliona ni sure? Uliziona?
Honest.
Ulizicheki?
Hizo ndio alikuwa anadai hadi. So if you can get this.
Me, I wanted
For sure.
Me, I wanted SM7. You came SM7
DB. Yeah.
So SM7DB, it's like it's a better.
Who's my God?
Really?
Who's my God? Say his name.
So, me, I'm seeing wet after 2.
Do what?
Cable. I'm thinking we do for
10 meters. I have a guy. Okay.
No, let's do 4. So that we have 3 for each mic in case something happens.
Okay. So that's fine.
Yeah.
So your guy was blessed.
Yeah, right. Now, none of that religious blessed.
Blessed. He was blessed.
Religious blessed. But yeah, me, I won't lie to you. Me, I'm happy about this segment. In all honesty.
That political thing was getting too intense, man.
It's still gonna get intense. I feel,
for me, it's the fact that, man, I had, you censor her name for now.
Okay.
I had Charlotte Manzi ameongea kwa news. Juna alikuwa anasema nini? And these politicians should even use ChatGPT, try and develop themselves.
Are you serious?
Bro, let me tell you, Charlotte was talking.
Serious.
I'm just like, yeah?
It is intense.
Yeah? Listen to this. Just a quick one. Just listen.
Yeah, play. Do you? It's a free space, bro.
Listen.
Don't even feel apologetic.
This country, as we have said, we're 85%
This is
Christian,
which
but we
TV
truly fear
station?
the
I
Lord.
think
And
TV 47, I don't know.
for what he has called us to do, right? The Bible tells us that he will change our hearts from stone to flesh. So that means, will I feel for my neighbor here? Will I be able to have compassion? Will I be able to have the unconditional love that Christ has called us to have? And to our leaders, just to summarize this, if God has called you to a position of leadership, take that seriously. It's not a joke.
Joke.
It's not something to be played with. It's not about playing with the lives or what we have been conditioned to understand that, wacha mimi niingia hapa, pesa nilitumia campaign, itakuja niipate hapa in this particular position. I also want to tell you that ole wako, because it is high time that people, actually munafaa kuogopa, by the way. You're supposed to fear as Anthony said last year, some MPs didn't even come home. And I pray that you may have the fear of the Lord so that you may actually love the people that have elected you, because it is not something just a joke to have leaders. And Kenya has so much potential. Kenya has so much potential. If we are not on the tribal lines or whatever things that and the shenanigans that this country sometimes throws, we have so much potential as a country. So my closing remarks is fear the Lord, have reverence for the Lord, and that will change the entire perspective for this nation, both for our leaders and even both for us as Kenyans. And get informed. That's just the only thing. Try and get informed. Just don't doom scroll on your phone. Get informed. Google, search, ChatGPT, do all of those things. But get informed. Stay ready.
He's telling politicians, ChatGPT, don't doom scroll. Google. Get informed.
And do you know, funny enough,
Yeah.
2 hours ago, Nepal have overthrown their government.
Who?
Gen Z.
Yeah, I saw that thing. They
Imagine.
did. No, like they removed.
Literally, it's official.
They
Prime
removed
Minister,
the
the Prime Minister has officially resigned.
What?
The President has officially resigned.
What country?
Nepal.
Whoa.
Gen Z. So it started. It's so crazy how. But can I be honest with you, Donnell? I feel it's like there's something Mr. Tiali Sema that Gen Z, they are the hand of God as of this moment. And they are gonna be the hand of God, and God is gonna go ahead and use them to actually go ahead and push his agenda per se, or that actually he actually wants.
Yeah.
And I feel to go at a space whereby it's a revolution space. It's not only political, but tech sector, music sector, like there's like you can actually tell that there's like a form of revolution. Imagine, so what happened na Nepal? Nepal ati nasikia last year walikuwa banned from TikTok was banned.
What?
TikTok was actually banned by the government because they were equal to wanataka tu kwa dictator and all that. So walienda gava ikaban. After 9 months waka reinstate, but waka reinstate under certain regulations, like una need kufanya hivi ndio ku registered kwa TikTok. From that wakaenda, what is it called, so government yana ikakuwa na proceedings tena wakakuwa na proceedings za what is it called za wamekam tena wameconvene, wanataka saa kuban X, wanataka kuban sijui IG, wanataka kuban vitu kama hizo. So protest ikaanza same kama ile 25th vile ilianza last year Kenya. Wakaanza tu protest tu mdogo wakapiga protest. By the time jioni na scale ilikuwa inafika, ilikuwa imeget out of hand. Walienda parliament wakaiban down. Sasa kutoka parliament wakaanza sasa kuenda wapi? To the prime minister's residence, and now they went on ahead they further advanced to the presidential residence. So ilifika place it was really no longer even about the social media ban, but it was more or less like them advocating for reforms, them being fed up with the injustices that have actually been done in their country. So imagine 2 hours ago, bro, Nepal right now, it's a no man's land.
Really?
Yeah, president officially, it's 2 hours ago. Actually, I was actually checking it right now. 2 hours ago.
That's crazy.
The prime minister officially, hata hajachujwa, officially resign. Amesema I'm resigning from prime minister. The next 2 hours, I think later on, President Pap ametoka. Imagine. It's crazy.
That's something. I mean, what have nimeanza kuona? I've never learned God as a God of justice. Like Jay on your side, you God justice. And I realize justice is deeper than what we think.
Really?
It's deeper than like giving what belongs to the people, what belongs to them. And so for sure, like you look at the Bible, he serves justice to his people in different ways. Like you remember Esther alikuwa pale, and manze the king alikosana with the wife
Mhm.
kidogo kumbe God is like the Israelites have been in this land for too long, you know, or something. I don't know if it was justice or whatever, but I need to actually sit down and check, like, who's this God of justice? How does he operate? Because
For sure.
if he's a God of justice and he's in us, it means we are his arm, probably to serve justice. And man, I've been hearing things in church. You should actually listen to some of the live streams, like after intense worship, like God anasema word, like what I think it was like 2 Sundays ago when God kuna marvelous pia anaitwa Mavo. Hello. It was like 2 Sundays ago when God was talking about how he's going to serve justice. You remember when Pastor Mary spoke? It was intense.
For sure.
The Lord said, he said, it was deep. He said, he's coming to do a cleaning job.
Bro.
Something like that.
Yes.
And the Lord said...
But you remember Donnell, Mavo, sijui kama you can remember. Mavo, I don't know if you can remember. There's this one of the episodes we actually did. If you can remember, I told you, I saw, like, it's like God is about to do a cleanup. I remember I talked about...
I'll check that Sunday. We should
go check.
I said that. Check. I think it was like the third...
There's a cleanup that is about to actually... Hey.
So,
but can it be fun? Can I tell you the funny bit about it, bro? The funny bit about it. It's so sad. Amafu unasema tu kwa heri.
Amesema kila mtu aone.
The funny also bit about it. In as much as God anakuja kuwasha justice, it's so funny how people still can't recognize it. They think it's the devil, but it's God.
That day alisema vitu very well.
Oh,
like,
sorry, by the way.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It was in the line of... it's iko sawa. It was in the line of something like he's coming to, like, kuna wase watapay, like kuna wase watakipitia. I think in case I see it again, I'll dakusukumia. I don't know. It was one of the...
But sasa itakuwa kazi yangu mingi kwenda
check. Enda tu uicheck tu usikize. Ni crazy. Enda tu usikize. So...
But nikipata, but sasa unajua inaenda live this Friday. Hii sasa itakuwa ina take time.
Audience yetu inajiuliza mangu makaka. The Lord.
Si free. Okay. Ni free space.
Right. Anyway.
Mtakutaka kuja hapa hivi unge ni story yake. It's a free space.
Story yake.
Press all and all.
So, I mean, let's just go back. I felt like we should actually go back. Let's reflect.
Manze.
Let's reflect. I tell you why. As someone who's like done a bit of psychology, studied and also practiced kidogo, I almost practiced for a year. It was like almost 6 months. I realized a good tool you can learn is reflecting. In fact, let me shock you what we do in psychology. When you're my client, the hack I've learned, maybe, I don't know if psychologists do that, but I think if I was a psychologist mpaka sahi, a counselor rather, I think I would have been really good because I learned something. What we do as counselors is more of give you a mirror for you to look at yourself. We don't answer questions for you. We are allowed to, like, educate you kidogo, but we ask you, Linford, I'm giving you like a metaphor or something. When you look at this mirror, what do you see? You say, I see eyes. Okay, describe. My eyes are red. Okay, why are they red? Probably because I cried. So that's basically what we do. So when you reflect, you get to, like, sit down almost like a third party. Like you're like, let me observe what Linford did, and let me observe, like, someone from outside. So reflecting is a beautiful thing.
What do you want to reflect? Talk to me. Let's go there.
Man, it's been one heck of a time.
Right, bro.
because I remember when me and you were in the office back there,
The small office
the
over
small
there.
office, and
Damn.
you came through and you said, like, my guy, I'll come through, let's build something.
Oh,
And I want to tell you
damn.
something that you did. Maybe you don't know, you know. There's so many times when I was about to like give up, you'd come and tell me, like, you'd come and say, dude, like, the Lord is with you in this thing.
Oh, yeah.
And you know,
can I be honest with you? Let me just also tell you. Do you know that was actually the first time I now started hearing him when I'm conscious? I remember I was actually, let me just reiterate for the audience. Back then, we were actually sourcing out for cameras for HGC. We are taking, I remember the campaign name we gave it. It's taking HGC from 720 to 1080.
Yeah.
That was the campaign name we actually gave it.
Yeah.
And I remember I was so, I was like, hey, Dad, so this is it or something.
Yeah.
And I remember he came out clearly and he was like, do whatever the hell that boy tells you to. For I am with him. Akikwambia panguza matako yake, panguza. Imagine, it was very clear, bro. So, and let me just reiterate it. He was quite, what is it called? Quite firm about it. He was like, Linford, my grace is this young man. Back then, in hindsight, let's just, in all honesty, or at face value, mtu anaweza angalia like, oh really? Like, my grace is this, because time nilikuwa napiganwa, nini, all that. But I can't believe it was his, like, alikuwa na wewe, na still ako na wewe. Sijui kina make sense. Because that has now carried out.
I think for the longest time, and I think it's something we'll carry forth for our generation, the previous generation that we've had has been cultured to think and to do things a certain way. And so with the scenario that presented itself, I was coming to bring a new culture, a shift.
Yeah.
And not many people understood what that looked like. And so I think when you're in a position where you're really looking for who can I tell these things? Who can actually talk about these things? Ni nani naweza ongelesha nielewe? You realize you're not finding people to actually, to do these things. But looking at that time to now, I wouldn't say like we've gone, like, hey, like we've achieved, like we are millionaires or billionaires or something. Although that's not success from what I've been able to understand.
Yeah, that's the worldly form of
That's the worldly form of success. For us, success is once Jesus says his pleasure is to please the Father. Literally.
Right.
He talked about why doesn't he eat the earthly food? Something like that. And him is filled when he's needing his Father. And so I think what this journey has taught me is for any young person listening to this, the treasure, the gold is in the journey.
Yeah, bro. Yes. The lesson is in the process, bro.
The journey is where the sweetness is. It's not when you arrive, because you never arrive.
You never really arrive,
You
bro.
never arrive. You never arrive. You only arrive once you've met your Savior. Once you're gone. Once you die, you arrive. Once you're not here anymore. I think Ecclesiastes talks about, Ecclesiastes is such a book, bro. Ecclesiastes, you're like, hii book ilikuwa iko kwa Biblia kweli. Because the other guy is talking, you're like, no, this is not biblical. It doesn't sound biblical.
Really? What does it sound?
The guy talks things like, he makes life look like a paradox. He can even say foolishness is this and this and this and this. One day, maybe we'll cover that book.
For sure.
Like we read and then we like expound talk about,
on
maybe.
It. Yeah.
But man, Solomon talks like he says life is vanity. Like life is he talks about life like life is so shit. it's so meaningless.
Sure.
But then you ask yourself, okay, but God made life. Why would you say that? He says, reading books, this is what Solomon says. He says, reading books is you. He says, something in the lines of, man, reading books makes the heart like, it makes life hard. He says that, like reading books, you can never finish. It's just
you can
difficult.
never finish it.
You can never stop like knowledge.
Yeah.
Something on that line. And he talks about, it just makes life look so.
Then
Those who are really fast are not the one to make it.
Things like those.
Deep.
Like the ones who run fast.
Those who are up to run faster, first in life, are not always the one to make it.
You remember the verse I gave you?
the hell?
Auntie,
Who can make
make
straight that which the Lord has decided to make it
Imagine
crooked?
that's
I'm
a
like,
verse.
what?
Who can make straight what God has decided to make crooked?
But can I be honest with you?
Look at that.
Do you know?
Yeah.
So you remember there's this time, I had my house locked.
Yeah.
Can I tell you one thing for a fact?
Yeah.
Do you know that was a scripture that kept me going?
What?
I was like, most of the time I used to go now at Sam's place, and I used to just be like, Linford, wherever the Lord has placed you to be at, there's nothing you can do.
Crazy.
Like, you can make sense.
Yeah.
At that particular time, there was literally nothing I could do.
Crazy.
I couldn't have decided, like, okay, I need to go on ahead and do this and do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what?
I was at a corner.
Yeah.
I had reached the end of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at that very moment, I used to remember that scripture and I just like,
Manze.
Linford, who can make straight that which the Lord has? This is how this is the path in which the Lord has now orchestrated for me. I can't do shit.
I mean,
all I can do is just find comfort in Him. It's crazy.
Dude, it's so true. Like, do you know what God wants from us?
Yeah.
He wants us to be sold out.
Yeah.
Because the things, His ways are not our ways.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So imagine if He's thinking who can make straight what God has made crooked. How many things He wants to achieve? I mean, think about it. The devil knew when Jesus was alive. He knew, men are finished. I finished the King of Glory.
Yeah, for sure.
Only for Him to set Himself up for that King to come to the gates of hell and demand the keys.
Imagine.
You know, so I think for
also, can I say something?
Yeah.
I was actually joking around with my friend.
Yeah.
At a particular side of my life, I'm defeated. On the other end, that was the time reset now. Imagine. Donel, imagine had I chosen to give up. It's not make sense.
No, dude. I have a whole teaching. From that. That's
for
deep.
Sure.
That's too deep.
You know, at one side of my life,
you
beat up, run down. I'm sleeping at my homie's place.
Yeah.
On the other side of life, that's why I used to tell you. The funny bit about social media is, on one part, people on social media are looking, hey, this guy is doing well, nini. Because your time does sasa watu wanakudm, I actually want to do this. But on the other side of life, you're like, say, I wish you niggas be.
That's very profound. Do you know what you're telling me right now?
Damn.
This is what you're telling me. Do you know how life is? The Bible says, we are seated in heavenly places with Christ Jesus on the right hand of the Father. Right now.
Yeah.
So, right now as we speak, the Bible is real.
Yep.
It's saying you're seated on the right hand of the Father right now.
Yeah.
So think about it. Right now, you're seated with the Lord of glory, but we are here on earth. Doing some, like, whatever we're going through, man. If right now you're to be removed from your body, you'd say, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Please. I'm not going back. Do it. For who? You know. And it's such a thing because what I'm trying to say is this. Young, I'll just speak my heart, bro. Like, I won't filter. Whoever is not a believer, like, watch our lives, then you're gonna
like, just do you. Don't know whether do you.
Watch this. People need to understand, as you said, it's sometimes a hard lesson, but once you get it, umefika. Our comfort Our hope of glory
Mm.
is Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah,
It's
for
not
sure.
earthly things,
Oh, yeah.
earthly gratification. Imagine Jesus telling someone, he's like, oh, I want to follow you. Okay, but Jesus, can I go bury my mom?
Yeah, it's
Can I
like,
go bury?
nah.
He's like, nah, let the dead bury. Oh, that's cold. Let the dead bury
Right.
the dead.
Yeah, right.
There's an understanding he had for him to be able to say,
Yeah,
let
for
the
sure.
dead
For sure.
bury the dead. And so, one thing I'm appreciating about life, Linford, maybe what we're going through are different, but the thing is, like, we thank God that He's able to give us understanding.
Yeah, actually, that's something Felix actually talked about one time.
Yeah.
Is it Felix or who?
Yeah.
But alisema, the thing is, I don't know who said it.
Yeah.
Like the difference between us and other people, those who
Yeah.
actually have Christ or have a relationship with Christ,
Yeah.
is that others, they have knowledge, yes.
Yeah.
But for us, we have the knowledge and He gives us the understanding to it. Because in all honesty, looking at it in this sort of way, even everything that you do, the topics that you're actually covering and all that, yes, I get to an extent where you're covering, getting knowledge, but it's Him who comes and opens like your eyes to be like, oh, damn,
This
okay, this adds up to this, this now then adds up to this. Yeah, you're actually right.
So, I think for us to become that generation, like the generation, I think every generation feels like even the millennials are feeling like for us to become that generation, we cannot, we have to be radical and not rely on worldly standards.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it means, like what Nani sings, that guy, you can take my youth away, the soul of mine will never break.
Anita?
As long as today, young, dumb, and broke.
Young, dumb, and broke. Yeah.
Khalid.
Yeah.
I used to love that song. That you can't take my youth away.
Yeah.
You see, the Bible talks about, let me talk about this and then probably I chill for a bit. The Bible talks about to die to gain. Like, you die so that you're able to gain. If I can even get that verse. And it's very profound because it's like, look at the Buddhists, the guys who do the meditation and everything. They literally leave comfort, leave pleasure, leave those things so that they gain. To gain what?
Yeah.
This is what I've been thinking. There's a reality of life that man can achieve the bliss once they begin to lose themselves. And the process of losing is quite something because it kind of shapes. It's not easy. In order to gain muscle, you have to lose fat.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
For me to stop looking all chubby and everything, I'm working out. Fat is losing because muscle is already there.
Yeah.
I already have muscle within the fat, but then once I continue working out, it just becomes bigger. But I lose fat. Then you see, being lean is losing fat to have the muscle. And so, if I can use that illustration, you realize the purest form in this scenario of you probably is the muscle.
Yeah.
But you have fat around you.
Yeah.
But when you reach the muscle, you get to do abilities that are out of the normal.
Yeah.
I believe human beings were built for one thing. And it was the two things God told them. It's two things. Love God and love people. But you cannot love people if you can't love God. And loving God means giving. You have to give. Love is giving. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son.
Yeah, solid, bro.
And so, the moment you start giving, that's why the Bible can be very funny but then sarcastic. There's a verse that talks about being joyful in your days of, like,
days of what? Suffering
Of
or something.
suffering.
Yeah, I think it's Paul who said that.
Talking about that. So
But
like, what are you
Paul
talking
was
about?
one individual who mastered this
Deep guy.
art of suffering or something.
And when I read,
Because it's so funny how those letters that you actually all enjoy
Yeah.
and just be like, oh wow, this
this
is
guy was
amazing.
suffering.
He wrote them from prison.
What? Really?
Imagine, hey. See, the letters that he was actually writing to the Corinth, to this church in this and this, he was already in prison.
Why? Because in the movie,
Yeah,
the movie is very nice.
Mm.
He's in prison, but Nani, the guy, I forgot his name, he's up there and he's scribing. So him is in the cell, but the guy is
scribing,
writing
yeah.
what he's saying.
Imagine.
Very, very interesting.
Imagine he wrote all those letters that we all enjoy
in
till date.
prison.
Were letters actually that were written in his distress.
And I wrote this book called Final Quest. And the guy called Rick Joyner enters this place and he meets different people and he meets Paul. So he's there with Paul, but then he realizes, he thought Paul plays humble, like me, a born servant, yeah, me, a slave of Christ, But he realized this guy was actually serious. It wasn't like a, yeah, me, I'm just, no. Like literally.
Say me, seen
Rick Joyner was shocked.
Bottom of the bottom.
Yeah, the guy was acting like that. Even in heaven, he was
For
like,
sure.
there's no way this guy is who he says he is. He's actually like a slave. Like he was like, yeah, manzemi. And then Rick Joyner was like, man, he was a fan. He was fun girl. He was like, man, we really enjoy what you did. And Rick Joyner was like, but I'm looking forward to seeing what the Lord is doing with the latter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because the latter
I
will
read
be
that
greater
part.
than the former.
Yeah, imagine I read that part.
And Rick Joyner is like, what do you mean? He's like, man, we're looking forward to the manifestation of the sons of man. Do you know how big that is?
For
that
sure.
the least of you shall be greater than the, greatest prophet. So in my head, and then they were saying, oh, Paul said this in that book. He said, what we were doing in our era, we were building the foundation for you guys.
Manze.
So we are really looking for, because we really laid
like
the foundation.
how the house is gonna look like.
Because if you go back to the Bible, Paul calls himself a builder, a master builder or something like that. And then he says the foundation you'll build on. So literally, it's so funny how whatever, it's like they continue the conversation even in heaven. It's like who I am in earth. It's almost like I continue becoming that
in heaven. And can I also say something, Donnell? I feel this thing that you usually say that, the least among you shall be greater than so and so. I'm not sure, but here's how I'm coming to the realization of what that really means. I think that will actually mean walking in harmony and unity and love.
Instead of the weakest.
You know what I mean? Because it's something. Because I remember
so
Jesus.
Instead of thinking the weak, in fact, it's still the weakest, but the weakest in terms of the one who's going to be the most vulnerable shall be greater. So it's not like the one who.
Because can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
There's this one time I remember Jesus were with the disciples.
Yeah.
Then I remember So I remember it's the Samaritans denied him going to Samaria, the town of Samaria.
Yeah.
And I remember the disciples were like, bruh, be like Elijah, call forth fire from heaven that they may go ahead and be consumed. And I remember Jesus was like, hey, nah, nigga, like, you guys do not know the manner of spirit that ye are of. So what Jesus was declaring was, the spirit that ye are of is the spirit of love. Go check it out. ChatGPT it. Because he was like, disciples were like, bro, send fire. Because in real sense, they denied him. Sijui make sense.
Yeah.
Si blame disciples. Because, I mean, si tunajua mseni, ni mzae, like, who ni God? Like, how dare you go ahead and nini? Your normal thing will be like, go ahead, do this and this. But you're like, nah. Jesus was like, no. And look at it in how he also dealt throughout his ministry. That's why I think the Pharisees never got him.
Yeah.
He was a friend of the tax collectors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that which the least of you shall be greater has more to do with love.
Mm.
Because how beautiful will this world be than just to seeing people walking in love, loving on each other,
Manze, me
despite our
yeah.
indifferences.
usually tell God, hey God, venye una testing you out, mi hata ni submit tu mapema nilani kitu na zile vitu umenipea. Yeah, use my sister and teach me love, man.
Teach me about love.
Yeah, man, don't take that. Manze, me I usually tell God, hey, like God, just make me sharp to be able to see the places I'm in, the situations and everything, so that hey, manze, I don't have to go through like a massive manze, me I hear some of the things a man of God goes through, bro.
So like damn.
He sometimes he's loved on a couple, amelipia wase hadi keja
Right.
for months. Like ata food, like vitu mob, only for the couple to talk sijui how. And the guy is
They
even
don't talk shit.
yeah. The people who've been given money for business, like go start business, only for them to talk smack.
Imagine. Once those are human beings, Iwali.
Human, the ones God died
Imagine.
for.
Can I be honest with you? Let me be vulnerable. Let me tell you something. I remember
Yeah.
after I think Reset now went on ahead and got like that exposure.
Yeah.
Nilijipata nikana pay too much attention to that attention. And I remember God went on ahead and came through and was like, Linford, it doesn't matter the position you need to have among men. Of importance is the position you have in me. Akaniambia, Linford nataka kitu moja. People will always be people. Today, they're with you. Tomorrow, they're gone.
And humans are like that.
Imagine.
Even the closest.
Hey. So he was like,
Judas kissed Jesus.
I know where you're going.
Now let me tell you the truth.
But for you,
Let me tell you the truth.
Can I be honest?
Anytime I think about that situation, I say, God, work on my heart. God, work on my heart.
But we see that with that situation, bro. I feel it was.
Can we not talk about it, man?
Let me talk then about it.
No, it's painful.
Yeah, I know.
It's painful. Like Linford, it's painful, man. Like I think I'm one of the people who avoids emotional attachment to people. You know me.
But you
like,
are
study my character. You're very like I really avoid that. So like you know, man, like God work on my heart, because at the end of the day, to be able to touch lives to a certain degree, you have to open your heart.
It's an emotional job.
You know.
Can I be honest with you? Had it not been an emotional job, I think me na to get a marketplace side.
True.
It's not like I'm saying what you're doing. It's like
I got you.
Like it makes sense.
Yeah, good.
Like ingekuwa ni the description of the job is not emotional attachment. I mean, tungekuwa in other zones. I think spaces zenye God ametuita ni
people.
It's one that emotional attachment is like and it's not like you force yourself. It's like you find yourself. So you can make sense. Because I mean, looking at Pastor Charles tumetoka kistudy. I mean, despite hizo hats zote bado tutampata, I mean, hizi deliverance sessions anajenga na do. Hata yeye mwenyewe I think maybe I'm thinking maybe msee anaweza kuwa amemhurt or something alafu anakuwa like
because those deliverance they are fraudsters. Kwanza hapa story.
Okay.
Wow. Is juka utaweka. Sijui but there's this guy, right? He comes to church. And the whole story is sijashika poa. I'll go listen to it. Now he comes and he's like, Pastor, like I need deliverance, something. But manze, this guy is done for deliverance nini, and his deliverance is like women. Like umse anapenda wamama. So hiyo pepo inatolewa. So the pastor gives him money. and he's like, yo, like try and restore your life. Enda kwa bibi yako msee na like uchangamke. This guy, he went and gave that money to the side chick who he wants to marry. Like alienda kuipeana kama like nimepeana yani kuoa.
Oh shit, msee.
So the woman comes through on a Monday, is like, hey, manze sijui nini, what's happening? The man of God even demanded, tafuteni your video ichezwe hapa. The lady sees.
Oh, so it brought now issues on towards whoever this pastor is.
Yeah, like mbona alipena do nini na nasikia bwanangu ameenda pena hiyo do kwa. So and the stories are many, there are many.
Yeah.
There are many, but as you've said,
but at the end of the day, he's called for love.
For people. He's called for people. And Jesus did the dirty job. You remember the prostitute woman who was on his feet?
Can I be honest with you? That is more or less likened to Peter. Because Peter was like, nigga, me?
Yeah.
Betray you?
Yeah.
Aji.
Hey, he was
what are you saying?
Me when I was saying she lost what? Alivunja nini? What did she go do? She did a mistake only for me to put rats on. On the live
stream. Alafu kila timu naona kukuja.
So for context, for the audience, this time we're in church and then a friend of ours, Shiko, we served together. So she was, I can't remember what mistake she did. I think she lost a card or she lost footage.
Yeah, footage. It was footage.
From
it was footage from a card. Yeah.
So I'm there, I'm telling Lidford, there are things we should never do as mistakes. Like,
no. You say it. You said it like this. From the level in which you are at, excellent. Imefika zone ya, we can't afford such mistakes.
Deleting footage? God is just quiet. Man, I'm there playing with a live stream software. Man, I put rats.
It was a guinea pig.
Footage ilipotea for a hot, I don't know how long. Man, that was crazy.
Oh my God.
The man of God is saying some point.
Imagine.
Put rats out. Guinea pig. That was... I learned, bro. Grace.
Man is to error.
Man is to error.
Ile proper.
Grace.
And unapata tu, like, it's unaweza pata mimi nilikuwa nasema unaweza pata alikuwa anafika place ako like at this point staki stories I say maybe but after some time cause he's always spending time with God unapata tu naturally ako like why am I holding out, let me go on ahead. And
can I tell you a secret I've realized one of the prayers I make? I've come to realize Linford, we are kept
for sure,
we are kept by God.
Yeah, that's true.
We are kept.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think it's a secret to understand you're kept because when you understand you're kept, you do not lean on your own understanding.
Right.
It's deep mystery. When you're kept, you move because of faith that you are kept. But then you're not dumb. You're doing your best. You're doing what the word says in obedience. The word says love people. You're loving them in your sphere. You're praying, whatever. But you understand you're kept. How much
for sure.
How much rest do you enter by understanding that he keeps you?
Yeah.
And that's I think
true.
David used to really talk about being under his shadow.
Being under his shadow, man. He's my shepherd.
He's my shepherd. There's a secret
I
there.
shall not want.
I shall not want.
So dude is just like, hey nigga, me, everything of mine is actually sorted.
Finding that comfort. I really believe some of these secular artists in Nigeria, even Akina Remo, who knows, maybe who knows in their family, who was crying for their family.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
It's a thing umeleta, yenye nimekuwa tu nikitaka nimekam kurealize.
Yeah.
Don't really mean nimekam kurealize kitu moja na space.
Yeah.
Shit just doesn't happen.
Yeah. At someone just comes from nowhere.
Unapata. Tutumie for example, tumie Freddy.
Yeah. That's a good
tuseme
example.
Freddy.
Yeah.
Freddy tulikuwa tuna have conversation na yeye na alikuwa ananiambia homies wake wengi wamekuwa akiuliza wacha hata nijibu na nakumbuka kuna time Pastor Charles aliongeleleanga. So but wacha nimalize na Freddy. Manze niko na ADHD leo. So Freddy alikuwa anasema Linford unajua imefika place mahomies wangu wenyewe wako like tunafanya the same thing at ni ile but ni haji unachomoka hiyo design like hawaelewi cause vile umse anachomoka hata yeye haelewi. Hiyo time tukiongea na yeye sikumuanswer but deep down nilikuwa niko like bro I wish ujue it's not just a coincidence, it's a grace thing. Kumbuka kuna time madhake was really praying for that boy. You know, make sense? Was really crying out for that boy. You know what I mean? Because I think background vitu nini zilikuwa hapo hivyo stuff. See reason nazo yongelelea hivi msinichukulia hapa nikana gossip, it's public information, you know. So looking at mse kama nakumbuka kuna time hii sasa siwezi tumia because hii sasa ni sensitive but kuna time fulani Pastor Charles alikuwa in I think 3 years ago alikuwa anasema alikuwa na advice majamaa angalia ma celebrities wote wenye walifika kwa nini. What's the secret? The secret is that from the get-go wali build forth on the altar. Sijui ina make sense. Akatumia example ka Bahati. Shit I happen to for the sake at you're that good. It's like shit is more spiritual than you think. You know what I mean? It's so spiritual. You know. So nimekam to realize manze in life the grace of God. You just don't pop up. And I feel
some of these people were prayed to.
Right.
Like someone actually
unaweza pata hata mtu kwa family line hata anaweza kuwa haikuwa immediate but maybe great grand alikuwa anaomba manze God for the salvation of this family.
God can speak for this generation because if you look at a lot of Nigerians by the way they are spiritual, either Muslim or Christian. Who knows, like for example even Rema like in his parents the mom is like Christian vibaya sana.
Can I be honest
so
with
like
you?
alikuwa na pray my son nini. So the enemy was like you know I'm gonna ride.
But can I be honest with you? Do you know that has been also my prayer. Funny enough for me bring it up. Manzi hata sikuwa nimeambia MC. But the one thing naweza taka ujue Doniel unakuanga very prophetic. Because sometimes unaweza sema kitu just because sitaki tu kupatia feedback ndaka tu like yeah, but naijua like niko like kuna time fulani ulikuwa unaambia Ivy tulikuwa kwa kitchen. Naambia Ivy, you know this cooking I'm just seeing you doing something opening this and this. Can I tell you the truth? God has been telling Ivy the longest time about him going back to cooking.
What?
So hiyo siku nilikuwa namwangalia tu hapo hiyo tunakuangalia wewe unafikiria tu at your blabbering stuff out. But in real sense, you're actually pinpointing the message. Because it was something that God was actually telling him over and over and over about it. You know what I mean? So anyways, nime digress. Nimekuwa nikitaka sana kufanya, if God gives us the opportunity, like a series of just inviting all celebrities of Kenya and just getting to know their backgrounds. Because nataka kufanya like an investigation. Because manzi nimekuanga niko like Donnell, hii industry shit just doesn't happen. Si hata industry, hii dunia, you just don't bomoka. You just don't bomoa.
I mean like Saizet, the dad was a pastor.
Right.
Then she became a big hit.
Is it a coincidence really? You know what I mean? But also speaking about it, let me tell you something. You talked about something about like there's usually the muscle and sometimes for the muscle to actually grow, the fat needs to burn. And sometimes the burning of the fat, it's not easy, Nick.
It's not completely to burn easy. Fat is not easy.
Can I be honest with you?
It's gradual. You can get tired.
So So you remember the chick I told you about?
Yeah.
This I told you, this
Oh,
is
the one-
space. Yeah, the lawyer
Yeah,
chick.
dude. Wait, which one?
See the lawyer chick. Not Nani Jane.
Oh,
Yeah, the lawyer chick. The lawyer
I
chick
thought
I
that was
told you
the
is like
girl.
an advocate for Supreme Court or something.
Oh, no, I thought it was Jane, like you had a thing with.
No, see, I had a thing with Jane,
Yeah.
but I think ilifika place. I don't know. Sometimes I usually get interested in a chick, then after a while I'm just.
You wouldn't be interested in such an amazing, brilliant mind?
Yes,
What?
can I be honest with you? Yes, she's brilliant, but sasa unajua brilliance.
Mm.
When don't unaona kwa kuniambia beauty si kila kitu hapa.
Hey,
Wewe ndo
but
unanipiga.
kuna brains, manze.
Yeah, akona brains, but pia usichukue mtu cause akona sauti poa hapo worship.
Yeah, okay. Got
You
you.
know?
Makes sense.
You know? So ilifika tu place, but can I be honest with you? At first, alikuwa amenifascinate. Udema did kona muuliza, that's Gino. I was like, wow, hey bro, like, do you have flaws? Because me this chick had taken me back. I was like, oh God. She's the one I told you who took, what is it called? Me to the, what is it called? The restaurant.
What?
And was like, wow, he's just taking care. I'm like, wow. So I remember that day, nilikuwa tu na so. Nkona, azizi nkona mchwani.
May Linford not tell me what he's about to say. What did you do with the chua? What did you do with the 50?
Nini?
What did you do?
Maybe need to offering. What the hell?
What did you do? Just say it. Get that.
So me I was just like, hey, let's okay, me upenda kudila level tumenye miliko. So me nienda nikambaya tu ka Fanta.
Oh, okay.
Nikanunua tu Fanta.
No, that's nice.
Na tukakaa tu hivi chini.
That's thoughtful. I thought, like after eating food, you saw the bill. Was it thank you? I'd have been shocked.
I'm not that. Not that. Not that. Not that.
Hapo hizo gangster food.
Not that. Not that. I was
hapo
like,
for sure kwa the list. Shall be.
Make you see. Oh shit.
Police fika.
Oh, he did that.
Hapo.
Oh damn.
Ungekuwa
Sikufanya hivyo bro.
kama ile para. Ile ule mtu alitoa the audio. Wewe ule mama wa Elijah mwenye alimpea ile mkate. Ungekuwa same thing.
Oh my god.
Ungekuwa esto moja.
Oh my god. Hey, let me forward. Ingekuwa mbaya msee.
Eti niko kwa hii nipo.
Ingekuwa mbaya. What the hell?
Unasema story yako anakama anasema
Like,
I relate. Amesema about to die.
And I gave up. I don't think I had.
Unasema my reputation died.
Oh shit.
Escape is
And I buried my ego.
buried my ego.
Oh shit.
Scare the worst part. I didn't do it for profit.
I did it for a girl.
Anakuambia wewe for sure.
Oh shit.
Tunakupea tu reward.
Your reward is DJ alikuwa sema if you did for the people your reward that was an earthly, your reward was earthly now, it was done. You just got your reward there.
Angeambia ndo lakini to this case hapo knowledge bad. So because I'm in the girl also I'm God. But hapo man. No, but I've been crazy.
Oh my god. So anyways, we digress. So sasa mimi nikampeleka tu kidogo tu date hapo hivyo kidogo. Without I had nini hapo food court hapo Garden City. And can I be honest with you? Udem ali appreciate. Like she didn't see me lesser.
Wow.
That's the one thing I respect about Jen.
Mm.
She didn't see me
That's
any lesser.
good.
And in all honesty, Donnell, I think in conversation nimekuwa nikihave na wewe sana, and which I think also God needs to also help me out. Ni unacheki Kisongo kwanza. In as much as tuliachana on bad terms, mimi nakwanga tu nimemheshimu. Because that was the girl that loved me for who I was.
That was great.
When I had nothing. And sometimes, I know this is not the mentality in unaniambianga like you need to actually have. But sometimes, manze, it's like I'm sure I know the direction in which God is gonna lead me. It's just in as much as I don't speak about it. I think my concern is usually like mi siwezi taka dema kuja nipende nikiona vitu. I think it's an insecurity, Donald.
It's not.
Like, I think
it's not an insecurity. Can I tell you why you're not wrong? Sometimes it is hard to tell who is for you.
That's the point.
When you're at a particular vantage point.
Right.
It's harder. Like when you're there, and like sometimes someone they're called burden bearers. To have and a wife is a burden bearer, and their friends who are burden bearers. And that's why I had Felix say this a while back. Felix said, man, you rather invest in those friendships. Even, my homie, when you say tuko fiti. Like Felix was like, man, dude, like, just if you can make it up with that guy, because there's an age you reach. There's a particular age you reach.
It's so rare to
find such people
who just loved you for you.
And who you knew from they knew from the day one. I think that's why.
Can I be honest with you? Kevin, Rona alikuwa naongelelea about your story. Alikuwa naongelelea one thing that she regrets. Ni time life ilikuwa imeanza kupick for her. Aliacha day ones.
Na venye ilienda down.
Na sasa vile alikuwa anasema sahi niliacha my day ones wangu wenye walinipenda for me. Nika choose her, say thinking that what me for me, but ona vile nimekuwa nikianiko. Alikuwa naongelelea about story ya vile. Yani watu unapata unafikiria ni mabeshte, but beshte yako kumbe anachukua clip na akulik social media ndo again gangster points. So
Kevin Hart sahi akona day ones wake. But nilikuja kuona umse ni mjanja. His day ones are for the sake of security. Ni mjanja.
Really?
His day ones are all working in heart production in different capacities. Because he's like, I rather grow with the devil I know. I rather know the guys that I know. And he treats them well.
Vizuri
like
sana.
I'm take care. So ni kama jeka kwa position ya leader, like you guys stick with me, I'll take care of you.
For sure.
Kuna kwa hiyo documentary yake alibaya wote hata ma muscle cars. Akawa surprise kwa parking. Yani he made sure like manze, I need that loyalty.
Na blacks wanakuanga na hiyo can I be honest with you? It's one thing nimekuwa nikiadmire sana. Your loyalty ya blacks. Like in the essence of these niggas are there for each other, bro. Like ride or die. Like there's a way blacks value relationship that I think bado hatuja get to some capacity. Because these guys, in as much as they don't get it twisted, they also have their flaws. Because kuna relationships zingine maboys wengine wanapigi ride.
Kuna some wakale.
Wakale.
Wanashikananga mpaka mikono tao.
Manzi.
We.
That's love.
We have a friend, Kali friend, Nani, you know him?
Nani Kibet.
Bro, Kibet has to, bro, I'm checking up on you. How you like?
Oh, really?
Those guys are like that.
Manzi. Hey, that's one thing I won't lie to you, Donnell. May usually admire. Because I feel pia background yenye tulilelewa, yani tumelelewa tu from a vantage point of just devaluing relationship. Can I be honest with you? Let me give you my experience. Nakumbuka kuna time me my mom just because amekosana na mother ya beshte yangu, Sasa since wamekosana wanataka pia si tukosane. So I think for me nililelewa na hiyo it took time for me to go ahead and come to the realization of valuing relationship, because kuna time nilikuwa na true relationship just for the sake of what am I benefiting from you, you know what I mean? It really took time because background ndio hiyo umelelewa na hudia relationship. They're just things that you just can do away with, but I don't think that's how God designed them. You know what I mean? Because I remember, can I be honest with you, story ya Ivy. Kuna time Ivy, hata Ivy hii ni kitu ni public, hizi kwa na issue na mimi nikiongea. Kuna time Ivy was so much of an avoidant, and I know it also affected you.
Wase tu wengi like angekaka hivi
disappear. You try to reach out to her, ameku ex. And I remember for the longest time nakwamba ilikuwa imenibo, ilikuwa imefika place mimi nikamwambia tu God, me I'm doing how this thing, this relationship, because I feel ni mimi ndo na push, because I think for a year plus mimi ndo nilikuwa tu na push tu.
Na remember
napigia tu hivi, nampigia nini ukwaje kuja tufanye, so ni mimi ndo nasukuma hii relationship. But ikafika two time, I remember kuna kitu moja God alikuja kaniambia, Linford, you need one thing that yenye natumianga till date. Everyone has a different lifespan. For you, it might have taken you 2 years. For someone else, it might take them 5 years. Just stick around long enough for their lifespan to expire. For whatever character flow that is, they have to expire.
And that's Christ's kind of...
Yeah, and truth be told, nowadays, we homies. Like cinema homies vibaya sana. You know, the same person, imefika place, God pia amework on her, anaweza chukua tu simu anipigie simu aniambie Linos ni aje. Hata mimi nashtuka. Actually most of the time akifanya hivyo anamwambia manze tani Jesus amekaa mama rada. Because amenicall, because it was a rare thing for her to actually do that. So I think pia culture yetu tulilelewa tu as Africans was more or less like relationships are just you can do without them, but in real sense the more I'm getting to know, spend time with God and getting to know Christ, the more I come to realize Jesus really values them, really values relationship, really values how you're treating each other. Nilikuja kurealize ni kitu very core kwake. And just speaking about relationship, I think nilikuwa sijamalizia story. So high court.
Wait, sorry, I need to digest that. Like, wow, like it's very core for Jesus how we treat one another.
Manzi.
That's deep. Don't think you're saying that because of the homie. No, I'm not even there. I'm really how many relationships do we disregard and we think it's not a big deal?
Because they feel you're good.
You think you're okay, but even literally, Linos, let me touch home a bit. Even your siblings.
Oh yeah.
Even your parents.
Manzi.
No.
For sure.
Even your parents.
Because for me.
And you say you think you're okay, like.
But in real sense.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
Where is the I'm just calling to say hi.
Yeah.
Where is the sibling coming through and you just giving them a listening ear?
Manzi.
Here we call ourselves selfless. Are we?
Are we really?
Are we really selfless? Are we really selfless? How are you just selfless are you really selfless? And
sure.
I mean, or how, I don't enter that topic, but how the African household, you realize someone is okay with the kids and the family, but their siblings. Okay, I'm not talking about black tax. That's the name. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah. That's what it was.
But like where is the place of them saying he's actually a good man?
Manzi.
Because now the fear has become, what if they take advantage of me? What if they take advantage of me giving them my emotions? Me giving them, what if they take advantage? To the point where in the streets, you're like, no,
Mm.
don't give money to people on the street. They take the money to do what? Sometimes they use them to kukufunga,
Right.
you know. And where is the place of love people and love God? And of course, yeah, there are bad things. There are people who are not good, who take
Mm.
advantage and
Mm.
you know, but it's quite a topic. That's why I was telling you we
Yeah.
just cool a pause there. Just loving people. Relationships. You've really said something here. We'll be so shocked when we go to heaven.
Mm.
We'll be so shocked. Whatever people were doing,
Mm.
he'll ask, okay, yes.
I mean,
Yes, you did it.
yeah, right.
What about the people?
Right.
The people that I died for. People will feel a pinch. The people that I died for. The people that I died for so that their lives can be saved. And I sent you there specifically for them. What about the
Manze.
people? Oh yeah, you build whatever. Okay. What about your son?
Right, Neto.
What about your son who entered drugs and depression? Yet you're counseling people in the church.
Yeah, that just hit enough. Yeah.
Okay, good. You raised the church. What about your daughter? Oh, good. You're a good leader in the government. Okay.
Mm.
What about your wife? Your wife was craving and feeling alone. Yet you are there.
Right.
I think it's really challenged. We need to actually God what is important. God what's actually important. Oh, good. You got an award as the best podcaster. You know, what's important, God? Can I tell you something funny? Maybe I don't know if it will be time for putting this down. Don't put just this part. Today morning, when I woke up and I was thinking about all these things we're building.
Mm.
Let me bring my notebook. I read it for you.
Then speak in parables.
No. He part.
Mm.
It will you if to be wise about it. And I feared Marvin will carry my notebook.
He carried it.
Oh, hii mambo ya kuwekelea watu. And then that was like Charlotte will carry a nabeba nini.
Type C table.
MC. That was so bad. So in the morning I woke up and I was so disturbed, like these things are many. How are we going to do it? Can I read for you what I wrote?
Yeah.
I want you to focus on changing the lives of the young people. Yes, you may have them in the workplace. What for? To disciple them into kingdom mindset. In all that you find in your hands to prepare the young people for impact. So you realize maybe you're thinking of the right strategy, but the wrong perspective.
Yeah.
So you're there, you're thinking, oh, I need to get clients like this, like that, here, there. But seek ye first the kingdom and the rest shall follow.
Yeah.
Him is like, okay, those things are good, but
Mm.
I want you to focus on growing those young people. You realize these things become more of results. It's it's a byproduct.
It's a byproduct.
You develop them, they got to do.
Yeah.
1,
sure.
2, 3, 4. You got to achieve results. Because we've been given young people. Each segment to say, look, you may find Jamil and his relationship with Jesus. Did you hear what Marvin said? That thing made me like I was so happy inside.
You said what?
We're in the office with Marvin, and Marvin says, Donnell, you see that thing you usually say God will provide? Man, this week I've just been doing things and saying God will provide.
Oh, really?
I didn't share to, but inside I was like, my God.
Right.
That is impact.
Yeah, right?
That is impact right there. He's like, you remember you told, I was like, Manze, Donnell, we buy this couch. I just said God will provide. I just sent that quote. Those guys kubalid. I'm like, that's it. And I wasn't saying it like jokes. I knew I was feeding a seed. But to make a cut, I'm like, Manze, God will provide. God will provide. And I used to hear my dad say that. That small thing can change.
Somebody's
Even today,
life.
Jamil, We're just seated there, we're just talking, and then we're talking about Jesus. Mara, someone is saying, God told me this. He hasn't had that. Like, what do you mean God told me?
Yeah, like, okay, what?
Before
what
you
the
know
hell
it, what
just
is
happened
happening?
here?
What is more valuable to God?
Yeah.
That soul becoming closer to Him, or you gaining success? It's about closeness with Him. Because true freedom is not in gaining earthly property. True freedom is in knowing Him. He's the way, the truth, and the life or life. No one goes to the Father except through Him.
Yeah.
That's true freedom. For true freedom is what you said. The guy is in prison, but he's writing the greatest books.
Manze.
That's true. True freedom is realizing you're in heaven when you're in earth, when you're with Him.
Yeah.
You're home. True freedom is when you long for being with Him. And you're telling people in the world, Manzemi, I'm just here because of you guys. But truly, I don't want to be here. Like, I have a lover. I'm craving for. Like, you don't know what happens in me. It's bliss. True freedom is that guy being stoned and saying, Manze, God forgive them. And he's saying, into the hall, I'm coming.
In fact, me, I'll be like, the niggas are stoning. Mimi niko hapo bado. Mi sijafika hapo kwa Stevie. The niggas are stoning. Stone them off.
No, it's
Stone their spirits.
It's crazy because I don't know if this is real. I've tried imagining that scenario. I've tried imagining that scenario like a lot. I feel like there's a level of comfort I usually think Stephen had. So he's there, he's kneeling down. I usually imagine he's surrounded by very many people. The sun is heat. I think there's an embrace in that last time of being in the body that you get. I don't know, that it's almost like a reassurance because it's a scary moment. But the
it
Holy
wasn't
Spirit,
scary for them.
I don't. I usually think, and I'm feeling, as I'm talking, I'm feeling the Holy Spirit. I don't know. I'm feeling very happy. It's weird. Like, it's weird. Like, I'm feeling very
happy.
That feeling is so weird. Like, very like joy. Like, it's so weird anyway. So like I usually assume it's like an embrace of like, this thing is hard. It's hard. But I'm going to keep you strong for this. And then I think even him opening his eyes and seeing like the heavens open was like a assurance, like you're coming to a better place, son. Like just hold on.
Just hold on
Just
a bit.
The pinch of death is just a pinch and you are together.
Yeah.
And then I tried imagining it and once it's done, like he's not alone, but he's not with his parents.
Yeah.
He's not with his homies. Like, he's not with them. He's with that one person who's always been in him and who has always craved to have a relationship with him.
Yeah.
And he's closer than a brother.
Then that's actually stick out for you to the end. And
he's closer than a mother.
Yeah.
The guy who was with him when he was sleeping at Sam's house.
Yeah, that's true.
The guy who was with him in and out of, like, that's the guy who's, it's so familiar. It's like, man.
I know this embrace.
And he's like, I've waited for you for so long.
For sure.
Come and enjoy eternity with me. Like, I'm so happy. When the world is mourning, him is like, oh my God, like, I get now to spend. But thinking about that is just blissful. And imagine there are people who that thought is so concrete in their brain. Imagine, but there's someone who that thought is so solid.
Like, solid.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
However, the shit of life, whatever shit life throws at them, they're just easy.
Yeah, there's a lifestyle Pastor Charles lives. I'm like, hi, man, come.
Tricky.
Like, he's here, he's with the people. You're like, dude, from morning, sometimes even 5 a.m. those times, with that I may slow down to even 10. And he's like, hiya, time imeenda. Sometimes he's not eating because of how much he's loving on people. What?
Tricky.
Listening to people's problems, their mindsets, dealing with the core of the society.
Just being patient also.
Dude, I respect men of God. Imagine, not like politicians. These are people who deal now with them. In fact, if the government was smart, they would work with churches.
Oh, yeah.
Because you'd get
For
intel. You get so much intel about people.
Actually, even in terms of even developing policies,
Exactly.
developing whatever,
Exactly.
miradi, nini,
Exactly.
you'll actually get a whole lot of
Exactly.
stuff.
And isn't it crazy that these people are coming for spiritual help? But I've really been checking and trying to study about economy. Do you know the state of the economy affects even the mood of the people?
Oh yeah.
The emotion and how they see life. Even
because when they're hungry, I think it's a professor who went on ahead and said when the people are hungry.
So imagine
their
they're
mood are
coming
not
to
gonna
solve
be right.
spiritual issues. That's what I usually say, bro. Life is spiritual. It is. Dude, there's no way economical matters are not spiritual when people are coming and devil of poverty. Come on, imetoka. Devil of poverty. You know, and all these things. If they are making sure that someone is not going to study and be learned.
For sure.
Because of a generational cycle.
And can I be honest with you?
That started with even
that now even gives
colonialism.
even further emphasis on even selecting leaders. Gonna be controversial here. On actually selecting leaders just for the sake of selecting them, because if truth be told, if the mood of a society can be shifted by how the economy is and all that, I mean, you can't be a joker to go on ahead and elect a fool. Sijui kena make sense.
It makes sense.
They will automatically mess it up. Then they will automatically affect a whole, what is it called? A whole ecosystem. Because kuna boy fulani aliletwa. Unakumbuka ile time mwenye Fei, I think Sharon alikuwa amenikamea hapa hivi niende live stream huko chini. So kulikuwa na boy fulani alikuwa anafanyiwa
the dark
like
guy.
He's not dark. He's like a brown boy. So alikuwa kampo. And nakumbuka hiyo time pasi alikuwa anauliza, hey, sometimes tu mimi nashanganga tu na Kenya cause we have brilliant minds such as this, but there are no incentives being placed in terms of scholarship to ensure that this brilliant mind, we're going to educate this brilliant mind, then we're going to get our return on investment when this mind we assure this brilliant mind a particular position in this country. Inaonyesha vile how can I call it, priorities zetu ziko misplaced. Sijui kena make sense.
Maybe that's the justice God will bring. Because how many women are crying? How many children are crying?
Imagine.
And can I say something dangerous? I think when a people of God cry, they get God's attention from what I saw from the Old Testament. Even if they were how wicked.
Oh yeah, sure.
Immediately they began to cry.
God is going to respond at the end of the day.
So who knows how many mothers
have been crying out.
Because you know how people who are down there, how they are born again. You know. How people wenye wajiwezi wanakuanga Mungu wangu. You know. So how much are they crying?
Manze, cause vitu ni tough.
And God knows.
Right.
And these people shouldn't be there.
And the people who mwenye God aliplace hapa even though asoti issue na issue ameenda kujisort issue zake instead of issues za
justice. Umeguza watu wa Mungu. Na Mungu anapenda hao. Analia huko analia venye mtoto wake ameuliwa kwa street.
Tuko tu honest bro. Wacha niguzishe topic yenye tulikuwa tunafanya kwa hiyo segment ingine. Donnell, do you know the people who fought for the freedom of this country? The Mau Mau. Do you know they were never given nothing?
But there were some. The Queen came and did.
That was years later on. But when independence actually happened, do you know where the Mau Mau people were sent to? The densely populated of these areas. Do you know what this densely populated nowadays, what they are? Kibera.
What? Really?
So majority of the people.
What?
Are
supposed to be beneficiaries.
Bro, do you know Mau Mau alikuwa anaitishanga nini? Slowly vile nimekam kurealize. Do you know, I read that statement and I felt God grieve. I cried. Actually, can I be honest? I cried. I think nilifika place nikambia God, I need some time off. Because it's like, I grieved. Do you know what they were asking? After independence, hata wako wanaitisha land, Donel. So you know they used to live in the forest.
Yeah.
Hata wako wanaitisha land. Unajua what they asked? They were asking for. Kitu tunataka tu, as a result of kuwapigania, tunataka tu watu wetu wakuwe educated for free. Na after wame graduate, assure them of the civil servant jobs. The reason as to why they actually sent to the densely populated, it wasn't because the first president wanted to help them out. It was a matter of control. Because he knew the fact that they are still in the forests, he couldn't control them. So he was advocating for them to come to the densely populated, lying to them that he's going to sort them out. Ilifika place, Donel. Oh my God, it is so sad. That the Mau Mau, ndo walikuwa na rob watu. Juu they were never taken care. The same people. Donel, same people that fought that me and you can sit down here without the influence of any other person. The same people, they were out on the streets begging. Out on the streets stealing, pickpocketing.
It's crazy. The injustice is deep. So by the time God is saying they'll see my wrath, your wrath itakuwa.
It's crazy,
because you should hear that live stream.
I need to go on ahead and check it out.
Alikuwa anaongelea wrath.
Imagine.
Wrath.
Imagine, Donel.
I don't think God likes injustice.
He doesn't. He doesn't stand for it.
He doesn't.
But can I also be honest with you?
He's a just God.
Yeah. But also,
and where God is, there has to be justice.
There has to be justice.
Yeah.
But also kitu enye naza sema kidogo pia mimi hate. One thing that enye tuna need to come to the realization of, justice is never taken, it's given.
What?
Sijui kama ina make sense.
Wow.
I think Donel and
justice
I think ile break enye God alikuwa amenitisha ilikuwa ni ya kuni correct mentality yangu. Ya kuniambia, sir, you don't know what justice is. Because sometimes you might be fighting for a cause and think that you know more than the cause. The cause here being God. You know what I mean? And this now is the thin line of now.
That's like a rap song. That's some Kendrick Lamar
type shit. So nikaka beats up
hiyo mtu atawezi rada ni deep.
You know.
I hope umeelewa hiyo nyuma kiasi.
So hapo hivyo ndo aliniambia there's a thin line to it, cause I think for every person who's actually even advocating for social justice or any activists, they need a relationship with God, because there's a thin line, bro, of you finding yourself now pushing your own agenda, thinking that you're pushing his. Because can I be honest with you? Ilifika place, Donel. And I remember very well. Mzal Zakanaambia, Linford, at this point, I don't think you're pushing mine. You're pushing yours. You're pushing your own things. You know what I mean? But it's so, how can I say it? There's a thin line. You think you're pushing his.
And how don't you,
but
how don't you miss?
How do
you always?
That's what I'm saying. Relationship is paramount, Donel. Relationship is can I be honest? Relationship is paramount. Many times, najipata sasa nikana nataka kupushia agenda ya policy, but at the back of my mind si agenda ya God nataka kupitisha, ni agenda ya to get more recognition. I was there. Let me speak it outright. Nimekuwa hapo. Na still to say, I'm constantly asking Dad, please help me. It is a thin line, Donel. It is a thin line.
It is very thin line. Even me with what I'm doing right now, for me to get statements like, you need to help young people, you'd very easily be taken with, I need to make that money.
Right.
But you're not doing what God doesn't want you to do, but the wrong heart.
That's the thing. Or rather getting consumed with the outcome.
Yeah.
being so concerned about the outcome, not that which God is asking you to do.
There, it still matters heart.
That's the point. It's crazy, bro. I had missed it out. For those 2 months. Say, remember that was the time to take break, nini. God alikuwa na insist, take some time off from nini. Come spend time with me. Uko off.
You've reminded me of a season in my life when things stopped and slowed down for 4 months. And at that time, like whatever you are building and thinking, oh, this is important. Like it's like the Lord is taking you to manze, relax. It's not as important as you think.
Manze.
Because your state of your heart is not there.
Is not there.
You know, so
something else is there.
Something else is there. So it's so cool. The state of your heart. Dude, you're dropping bombshells right now. Like
Cause bro, mi nilikuwa nje. Hata sahi, I'm still recovering. I can't say ati I'm there. I'm not there, Donnell. Bro. I think Donnell, by the time God ananiambia sijui story ya, the same people that are with you, they're the same people. Alikuwa ananipatia even instances of the many times Jesus never gave himself to the people. Ilikuwa inafika, there's a time crowd inamfuata. Alipanda mlima na akawaacha.
What?
To show priority over what God is asking you, over the attention you actually have. Priority. Many times, bro. He was like, many times, disciples wamemkujia, alikuwa amejiseclude. Wanakuja naambia, bana, you're being looked for. Kasema zizi. Chana na story, naenda direction ingine. Like I'm going, priority. Donnell acha nikwambie kitu moja. Priority nimekam tu kurealize. Your relationship ni paramount, bro. Because you can easily miss on it and it will make sense, bro.
I think one of the things
place,
imagine umecommit into something, then God akwambie, even Joshua Selman alikuwa naisema, he's being called for a big conference, ameconfirm anakuja. Just when he's about to leave,
unaambia zi.
Please Peter amwambia zi. Manze anasikia kulia, anasema sasa aje. Like,
right.
Kumbe hiyo sati, you know what God was working on him? Alikuwa anataka akuwe ni kama nothing. Yani God alikuwa anafanya hiyo heart
equal zero.
Yani every kind of pride
itoke.
Because we imagine huyo pastor labda alikuwa one of the biggest, ni ilikuwa opportunity yake kuwa labda global, na nafikiria it's global.
Right.
God anamwambia cancel. Do you know what it takes for you to take that phone and say, excuse me sir,
imagine
I have to cancel.
Nika for example,
prepare for you kuna poster.
Imagine
everything, like
you look like a joke. You look like unserious. But God doesn't care.
Obedience. I don't know.
Imagine. Anyways,
these stories can be everlasting, but I don't know why it's taken it's ended for me. It'll be this conversation has taken the direction of challenging, like me to see, but they not yet. Bado mse. Bado. You can, and it's reminding me, you can miss out at any time.
Right. When you think you have.
At any time.
Nje.
For you to know it's not about you.
Imagine.
Okay.
Bro. You're playing. Nje. Yeah, me, sikuwa na believe. Donat, vile nilekwa tu. Kalisho chichi na mza hivi. Anaambia Linford, uko nje. Niko like, kwani rada ni gani? Doka naambia kama. Tukaanza kunaonyesha Buddha, priority yako ili change kita. After hii exposure na hii kitu yote, priority zangu ziliweza kuchange, kaanza kuwa ni about wewe na recognition na si mimi. Nje. Hadi for that time, aliniambia hata sina nakumbuka hiyo time ndo hatukuwa tunapost anything kwa podcast about video yote. Na content ilikuwa, hata content yenye na run sahi, si ni content yenye inafaa kuwa inaenda hiyo time. Si ya hii new season. Yenye tunashoot. Aliniambia achana nayo. Uko nje. Ilikuwa nika ukifanya hiyo ni yao unajifanyia. Jifanyie hiyo. Ukitaka kupost aliniambia tu hiyo, au ukitaka kupost hiyo ni yako. Hiyo ni yako ya kujifurahisha. But mimi siko hapo. Ikabidi tumekula pause. And for a month nilikuwa niko like bro, niliona reality. Nje. Yani there's a thin line, bro.
I need to learn how to hear God.
Sawa. Nitawapatia story next time ile ya
There's a
lawyer.
lot.
Ule dem lawyer.
There's a lot to talk about.
Manze.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah.
Hey.